State of Local SEO, the Appliance Repair Industry Report for 2019. Hi, my name is Marlon and I'm with the Appliance Experts. And today we're going to cover local search marketing for appliance repair companies in 2019. So local search marketing. Local search engine optimization connects your business to local consumers. The internet is a bridge to the places where consumers not only buy things, but also where they work. There's more competition than ever. Today, appliance repair business owners have more questions than answers. Is Google stealing our traffic? How can we compete against giants like Sears, Home Advisor, and Amazon? This report and video is a window into the industry. Here are a few things we're going to cover in this short video. High-level takeaways, state of the appliance repair SEO industry, local SEO strategy for appliance repair companies, and local SEO tactics. So high-level takeaways. Appliance repair companies must be versatile to stay ahead of their competition. SEO is a broad field that's constantly expanding, changing, which makes it challenging to keep up. No matter where your local service area is, today's appliance repair business owners need to know how to attract local consumers online. And then once they get those consumers to call their business, they then need to be equipped with methods to convert those callers into scheduled jobs, and then from there to get referrals from friends and family. In 2019, proximity is a big ranking factor. So what is proximity? It's how close a consumer is to your Google My Business listing address at the moment that they're searching online. And this significantly impacts whether your appliance repair business will show up in the Google search results. Unfortunately, short of moving your business to another location or getting a secondary address to use that is in a more populated area, this isn't a factor companies can control. So many searches today are done by mobile phones. So mobile phones have surpassed desktop computers. And most people have their GPS location or GPS turned on their mobile phone. So this is how Google is able to track how close they are at the time of the search for an appliance repair company to the Google My Business listing. Maybe a year ago or more, it used to be where you wanted to have a location in the center of the biggest city in your service area, and that would give you majority of the local searches. But in 2018, Google had transitioned from that type of setup to delivering more relevant results, which is really what you're all about. It's all about delivering the most relevant results to the end consumer, which is what made them the number one search engines. Because any type of search that you do online on Google, you get relevant results, right? You don't have to dig too deep to find what you're looking for. So proximity is a big ranking factor. You have several options as far as creating, if you have multiple addresses within your service area that you can use. This will help you to capture more of those leads. But other than that, other than getting these addresses, there's very little that you can do. Now, nearby results can lead to bad experiences for consumers. So while Google is focusing on proximity and delivering an appliance repair company that's closest to the consumer, sometimes the consumer will be shown maybe not reputable companies, because it's not about that. It's all about location for Google, how close they are to the consumer. And I shouldn't say it's not all about that, because Google is concerned with that, but that's not the number one factor. The number one factor for Google is to deliver an appliance repair company that's closest to the consumer. And unfortunately, as a result of that, sometimes it may not be the best option for the consumer, because it's not just about proximity. Consumers are also looking for a reputable company, someone that's going to stand behind the work with warranty. And if they ever have an issue, they want to know that that company is going to be there for them. So when a consumer searches for an appliance repair company, they want a top-rated company, and they're okay with the company being a few miles away from their home. So they'll take a top-rated company that's not necessarily, right around the corner from them. Could be a few miles away. They're okay with that in exchange that they're getting a top-rated company to come out. So with Google's emphasis on proximity, though, the top results often are based on location instead of quality. So what we're seeing is poor quality business sometimes are outranking better ones simply because their physical proximity to the consumer is the closest. It's up to Google to fix this issue of overemphasis on location for the sake of improving user experience. Investment in SEO paid off in 2018. So in 2018, and like any other year, Google does their algorithm updates, and there's usually multiple. The two major ones are Panda and Penguin. Appliance repair companies that have a full-time SEO strategy in place didn't see any negative impacts in 2018, and instead saw positive improvement to their rankings. So usually when Google does their update, and a lot of this are actually built into their monthly algorithm now, but whenever they do an update, it's usually to get rid of sites that they think may be low quality or spammy. So if you're doing the right thing, you have a good SEO strategy, when they clear out those low quality sites or those spammy sites, then it usually results in the better companies or better websites moving up in the rankings because of that. Google wants to be everyone's homepage. What do I mean by that? Google now shows more information and even enables transactional activity within their own interface. So consumers won't necessarily have a reason to click through to the appliance repair company's website. Primarily what I'm referring to here is when a consumer finds a Google My Business listing, if it's filled out correctly, if the appliance repair company took advantage of the free website that Google does offer with the Google My Business listing, the consumer, they go from the search engine into the map listing or Google My Business listing. And if they need more information, they go into the website within the Google My Business listing, right? So everything that they need is right there, right? The consumer hasn't left Google at all. So they found everything they need, the number's there, and it's a click to call feature from there. That's the goal of Google, to keep the consumer, right? They don't want them to go to Yahoo or Bing or other websites like Yelp or Facebook to find an appliance repair company. They want to keep them within the Google ecosystem. So of course, websites still matter. Some appliance repair business owners, when I have this type of discussion with them, they're thinking, okay, do I even need a website? I mean, Google gave me a free website. They're trying to keep consumers in their ecosystem. Does websites still matter? Absolutely. Local appliance service businesses now need to place priority on managing all areas of their Google presence, including business information, reviews, posts, photos, question and answers, and more. If you're not familiar with any of these things, but you want to constantly be updating your information, you want to be constantly getting reviews, the Google My Business now has a post feature, right? And this doesn't necessarily have to be like a long article or anything. A post could be a monthly special that you're offering. Another post could be a coupon that you're offering. Any updates, right? You just want to be active there, but it doesn't mean you have to go ahead and like write a 1,000-word article or anything like that. This is different from like a blog post on your website. This is just to keep your GMB listing updated. loading photos. So this could be just photos of appliances that are being fixed on a daily basis. And then there's question and answers now. So if you haven't seen the question and answers yet, what it's primarily referring to there is consumers are now asking questions, via their mobile device before actually calling, right? So messaging is going to be more popular. Not necessarily, it's going to get a little bit more popular in 2019, but 2020, 2021, that's probably going to pick up a lot of steam, and maybe 50% of consumer contact is probably going to be question and answers. Now, once you answer the question, and this information is public, so other consumers can see it, because other consumers may also have the same question. So all this is going to be part of your Google My Business listing. So, take good care in the way you answer it. You want to definitely have your professionalism showcase there, because that is one way you'll be able to pick up some more customers and stand out from your local competition. Google Knowledge Panel can improve rankings and or conversions. So the Google Knowledge Panel features things like posts and question and answers that can positively affect your rankings as you get increased exposure in your local service area. This can also help with conversions, since consumers can see your posts, which can be discounts you offer, as well as it can be a way to display your expertise and your experience as an appliance repair company. So what the heck is a knowledge panel, right? The knowledge panel shows up in the search engine as a large card to the right of the search results. It's present on about 40% of searches these days, and it's especially prevalent in local search results. This is where your company hours, address, phone number, and a lot more information shows up. So just to give you a visual of what that looks like, here is a knowledge panel for Mr. Appliance of West Las Vegas. As you can see at the very top there, within that box on the right, is the photos. Then below that is a map in case the person needs directions. Then there's a link to the website there. It's showing that they have 106 Google reviews. Short description, hours, phone number. There's a website again. Question and answers. See, currently they have one question. And then reviews from the web. So the consumer can see at a glance, just by looking at the knowledge panel, a lot of information that they would need to make a decision, right? They can see the reviews, which a lot of consumers are looking for now. At a quick glance, they can see that this company has 4.7 stars out of 5. And on Facebook, they're 5 out of 5 with 12 votes. And they can see actual reviews. So if they really want to read reviews, they can see it. So, be aware of this. This builds up over time, right? So as you populate that GMB, you are creating the information that will show up in this knowledge panel. So map rankings and organic are related. So don't buy into the rumors that reduced organic traffic means local appliance repair businesses don't need websites. Organic traffic is still the dominant player in lead generation. In most cases, the 3 companies that show up in the 3-pack of the map results are also the same 3 in the organic section. So Google may be becoming the new homepage for local businesses, but it's the organic authority of companies' own websites that support local rank. And let me just go back to this image so we can put a visual. What you're seeing on the left there is organic results. Without those organic results, Google would just be ads, and they can't have that. They know that consumers don't like ads, right? That's why ads isn't the preferred source. or not the number one source of leads for appliance repair companies, it's still organic results. And the organic results is what's allowing Google to sell ads, whether it's regular AdWords or their new local service ads, lead generation program that they offer, right? The organic results, or the search engine results, it's built about multiple organic results or websites. All right, so they go hand in hand. So Google needs the organic results to sell their ads. So reviews can impact your local rankings. If you've seen any of my past videos, following me for any amount of time, you've heard me mention how important reviews are and how more important they will become in the future. Right now, it's not the number one thing that consumers look for when trying to hire an appliance repair company, but I promise you it will be in the future. Google reviews impact your map rankings. So if you want to improve map rankings, you definitely need to work on getting those reviews. Consider all aspects of reviews in all of your marketing campaigns, such as the star rating, positive or negative reviews, how recent your reviews are, and if keywords are in the content of your reviews. So let's look at all of these. So your star rating is a factor, right? So you usually want to get a 4 or higher. You don't necessarily want a 5-star, because if you have only all 5-star ratings, it almost seems not real for consumers. But it's you're not going to necessarily lose business there. All right. Consumers know that you can't please everybody, so to have a 100% 5-star ratings can sometimes be a little bit suspicious. So now having like a 4.8, 4.5 looks more real. All right. So it doesn't mean you shouldn't strive for 5-star ratings. Definitely do. But every now and then you will get that one customer that you simply can't please no matter what you do. So positive and negative reviews, expect to get negative reviews, but definitely work on get positive. And when you do get the negatives, just use it as a learning tool to somehow improve your customer service or the appliance repair service in itself. And then how recent are your reviews? So you want to get reviews. It should be part of your daily tasks. All right. So every single customer that is serviced, you should ask for reviews at that point. So you should have daily reviews. If you currently have a situation where you haven't gotten reviews in 6 months, consumers pay attention to that. All right. So you want to have more recent reviews. So if you haven't gotten reviews in 6 months or a year, but you have 100 of them, consumers are still looking like, they're still wondering, is this company any good anymore? Right? We haven't seen a review in months. So you want to definitely try and update. Even if you're not getting it daily, at least try to do weekly and at a minimum monthly. So it always shows that you have recent reviews. If this is like a high level strategy, but if you can get the keyword in the content of the review, that will also help your rankings. All right, so local SEO strategy. Conversions and revenue should be your focus in 2019. So SEO agencies may have thought you to focus too much on rankings and traffic in the past. Conversions and revenue are a better metric to focus on in 2019, because that's really is what going to tell you whether your SEO campaign, even Google AdWords campaigns are really working, is the conversions and the revenue, nothing else. Because the conversion is getting the phone to ring, right? How many phone calls did we get in, right? Not clicks, not how many people visited the website but didn't call. You're concerned with conversions, right? That should be the focus. And then of course the revenue will line up with the conversion. If we're not seeing that increased revenue, but traffic is going up, does it really matter? Is it really working, right? Because money is really what tells us how effective the campaigns are. So link building. Most appliance repair companies have no link building strategy in place and are giving up that competitive advantage. Links build the authority of your website and is related to its ability to rank in local search. So link building should never be overlooked. Link building is still the #1 factor for getting a website onto page 1. So if you're not doing it and you're not on page 1, that could be one of the reasons. Content marketing is one of the best ways to get links to your website. And if you can create content that people want to share on social media, it's an easy way for you to pick up additional backlinks. Reviews or review management. A comprehensive customer review management strategy should include getting reviews on a daily basis, monitoring the reviews, and responding to customer reviews. All right, so the management involves 3 factors. You want to get reviews on a daily basis or a regular basis. You want to be constantly monitoring the reviews, and you want to be responding to the reviews. Right, so we're monitoring not just for bad reviews, but also good reviews, because you always want to be responding to both. Right, it shows a high level of customer service if you're responding to those good reviews as well. So make sure you're monitoring for both, and you want to respond to both. Right, don't just respond to the bad ones, or don't just respond to the good ones, because we see that all the time as well. You want to respond to all reviews, and you can sometimes turn those bad reviews into good reviews by responding to them. You want to analyze the customer sentiment towards your brand within these reviews. Right? When a consumer reads a review, they can, by reading the review, they can get an idea of what your company is about, how high level of customer service you have. If there was an issue, how did you handle it? All right, so make sure you take a look at the sentiment towards your brand by the content of the reviews. Reviews impact rankings, and they also increase conversions. It's clear that more companies need to pay attention to reviews. Remember, we just talked about on the last slide that conversions and revenue are the main things to focus on to tell you whether or not your advertising campaigns are working. So if reviews impact your conversions, you can see why it's important to get more active reviews if you're not already. All appliance repair businesses should have review management as part of their customer service program, as these things come hand in hand. Are you ready for Google's mobile first index? Hopefully you already know what that is. But appliance repair companies that haven't made the leap to serve mobile customers will be left behind. The industry currently has a lot of work to do when it comes to serving mobile customers. So, is your website mobile friendly? Right? Can you view it on a mobile device and navigate easily? Right? Is it easy to call your business from a mobile phone? Do you have a click to call button? Right? So you don't want just a number, because you don't want a consumer to have to try and memorize a number to dial it in their phone. There should be a click to call button that all they have to do is tap, and they are able to contact your business just from the tap of a button. More companies are paying Google in 2019. So whether it's through local service ads, Google Ads, or Google AdWords Express, Google is getting more appliance repair companies to join one or multiple of their ads platform. By this time next year, appliance repair companies that are not currently paying for ad space may find themselves obliged to, as the competition increases, and given the steady popularity of Google's local service ads program. It's no surprise Google created this lead generation program, because many appliance repair business owners prefer lead generation over, some type of click-to-click platform right? Where they'll get clicks and they don't result into a call, or they get clicks for things like parts. With lead generation, they're able to bypass a lot of that waste. So email marketing is getting more popular. Email marketing can be one of the highest return on investment for companies of all sizes, right? Because it's a low cost to start email marketing, and it's a low cost to maintain it month after month. It can not only help with reminding customers of their service appointments, right? So that frees up the phone lines now to keep them open for new customers. But it's also a great way to stay in front of your existing customer base and to use it to ask them for referrals. Do you have a loyalty program for your appliance repair business? Highly, highly recommend this. And a place to start to kind of give you ideas of creating a loyalty program for your appliance repair business is the airline industry. They're the best at it. So what if you could create a loyalty program like the airlines to incentivize your existing customers to use your appliance repair company, right? How would that impact your business? Think about that for a minute. Hopefully the gears are starting to turn in your head at the moment. This is also a great way to stand out from your competition. Very few, if any, appliance repair companies have a loyalty program. So you could be the first or only one in your local service area that has it. Now, remember, the reason airlines created a loyalty program is because of all the stiff competition. All right, it's one way to get consumers to consistently use their airline, because they will be rewarded with something, whether it's free baggage, a certain discount. So take a look at the different airlines and see how you can come up with a loyalty program for 2019 and beyond. And I said, it's a great way to stand out from your competition, and who better to learn from than the airlines industry. So online marketing tools that every appliance repair company business should be using: Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and Google My Business Insights. Google Analytics will give you a lot of information, especially for your SEO or organic search marketing. Google Search Console also will give you specific info about your website, how well it's doing, new keywords to go after. And then you have Google My Business Insights, which kind of gives you a lot more about how you're doing in the map results and things you can improve on there. In 2018, Google was still the #1 search engine, right? They have successfully created not just the search engine that consumers prefer, but also the online tracking tools to analyze that consumer's journey. So in many ways, local search has become synonymous with Google search. So this brings us to the end of this presentation, the SEO industry for appliance repair companies in 2019. And at the end of every presentation, we like to offer a free online marketing plan review. So if you'd like us to take a look at your existing marketing, and this is absolutely free, we will take a look at it for you. So we'll look at your online visibility. We can talk about keywords, your rankings, your online presence across the web, conversion effectiveness, or if you'd just like to learn a little bit more about how our lead generation program works here at the Appliance Experts, you can either go to the website appliancerepairmarketingsecrets.com/schedule, or you can give us a call at 866-561-5627. Again, that's 866-561-5627. And we can set up that free online marketing plan review for you, or provide you with more information on our lead generation service. My name is Marlon. Hope you found this information useful, and I look forward to speaking with you on our next presentation.